We're Women Unbound, and we thank all of the readers that are participating today. It's not easy to get up in front of strangers and read your work, so let's give them a hand, everybody who signed up already. Scary. Okay, so the people reading, you'll notice they have numbers, okay? So we do have gifts for all of the readers, because like I said, it's a hard thing to get up and read. But we have prizes for, the best in each category. We have 3 categories: youth, teen, and adult. So far, we don't really have any youth, so we mainly have teen and adult. Teen is 13 to 19, and adult is 20 plus. You got 3 white tickets. The idea was to vote in each age division, but now I'm just going to leave it up to you to make the determination how you want to vote, since we only have 2 categories represented, teen and adult. So the number that the reader is wearing corresponds to a red cup at the table with the balloons in the back. So we will have, after everybody reads, you have a moment to go and put your votes in for the people that you want to vote for, okay? So their number will correspond with the cup. And then some judges will deliberate. You guys can eat, talk, have fun, hang out, and then we'll put together the audience feedback with our determinations, and then we'll award the prizes, okay? So that's how it's going to go. And we do have, like I said, we have books for all the teen readers. We have bags for all the adult readers from the library, and we have pencils for everyone.
We also have lovely bookmarks for all the people that are going to be participants in the open mic.
Yes, we have lovely bookmarks too that Lorraine made. They're amazing.
Yes.
Okay.
And we also just want to go over quickly the rules of the open mic.
Oh yes, we got to go over the rules because we are in a public library. We're not at a bar, so we do have to. I've been to many poetry readings in bars, and it's a free-for-all. So this is a different venue for me. Okay, so this is what you have to consider when you're reading your original work. Because you signed in to read, then you're signing a document that says that you agree that the use of lewd lyrics, profanity, or strong sexual content is not allowed during the performance. Because this is an all ages, we have children here, event. If these terms are violated, we reserve the right to cut any performance short. So you guys know that. We are asking that you try to keep it within 3 minutes. Okay? If you go a little over, it's okay. We're just saying, don't go to 6 or 7. Just try to keep it short. Okay? Just to be considerate to other people that are reading.
And for when their 3 minutes is up, we'll give a hand signal.
We'll be waving wildly in the corner.
Wildly.
Yeah. Don't worry. We're not critiquing. We're just saying, hey, think about it, okay?
If we get our thing, we'll have something up on the screen.
Yeah, she has amazing tech things going on, so pay attention to the screen. I don't know. It'll tell you sort of what's going on during the program. Right. So, okay.
I think we're all good to go then.
Are we all good to go? Okay, so let's rock this joint.
Start with the teens.
We do have a microphone here, so you can ask us to use the microphone, but I think it's better to just project. The microphone is not that, it's not that great. So.
Oh, sorry. Sure. Yes, so basically, since it's a 3-minute time limit, we would say to keep it to one piece, because usually that's about 3 minutes.
Unless you have 2 haikus.
Yeah, if you have haikus, 2 or 3.
Yeah, just use your judgment. Okay, we trust that you guys can do it. So.
And when you come up, we just ask that you state your name, since we're writing down your name as we're giving kind of our feedback on your performance when we write down our opinion.
Yeah.
So we'll start with the teens.
We're going to start with the teens. That's right. So I'm going to call your number, because as a substitute teacher, I mingle enough names. But say your name when you come up to read so people know who you are and your number before you read. So just say your name and number before you start. Okay, so number 13, come on up. We're doing teens first. Okay, so name and number.
My name is Ajsha Reddick. I'm number 13.
Woo!
My poem is titled Untitled. As I stand before you today, I have a confession. I fear myself. I fear the idea of leaving this world, never to be seen again. Specifically, I fear that I have not created a legacy that shall be remembered. Not by my descendants, but by the people I have interacted with. I was raised by my grandparents. My mother and father weren't absent from my life, but they were not there for the first 16 years of it. What will I be in the eyes of my children? Will they be proud to call me mommy? Will they be happy to see my face when they walk across that stage? Will I marry a man who loves me and actually cares about my well-being? Or will I be what I've experienced, absent in their lives, but desperately hoping they can forgive me? I fear that I will become a parent like the ones in my life. I know relatives that have gotten pregnant before they finished high school and have lived with the shame of being a young mother. I am proud to say that I carry no other human being in my body, but graduation day has not yet come. I don't think it's right some people are considered disappointing because they gave the gift of their body or the fact they gave it several times. I fear that no one will want me. My thoughts haunt me every day during class. Every A, B, C, or F grade scares me with the idea that I will never achieve something like that again. My grade has always been who I am, but I never knew it was who I had to be. I fear for my future. Teenagers today do not fear the words of another person, but if they have ever appeared to represent those words. They do not fear the expectations of the state, school, or government, but if they will ever meet them. We do not ignore our elders, as popular opinion suggests, but fear that we will one day live the stories of their mistakes. I'm so sick of everyone telling me it's okay. It never is. Do you know about the long nights I spend awake trying to do homework? It's not because I procrastinate, but because I question what's the point. The point of my wasted energy, my silent tears, my constant anxieties over what all my trouble has been over. I will never be proud of myself. I will never smile at the work I've done. Unless there is some way to show me that generations after my own will see it, appreciate my life, understand my point of view, I will always be afraid. When I lie 6 feet under the ground, covered by the shallow earth that has been gathered on top, who will cry? Who have I damaged by the loss of my life that has cared enough to cry? The future is uncertain, and so am I. I don't want to be the mother who had to give up her daughter at the age of 2 months. I know the results. I don't want to love the man that will never take part in his daughter's life until she is 16 and attempt to mend it with finances. I know the results. I don't want to be the teenager who was kept from the world behind closed doors. I know the results. You cannot sit here and tell me I'll be loved, cherished, and successful. You have no idea. I don't want tears when I'm gone. I don't want sad faces, unspoken words, and feelings of people who did not know who I was. I want smiles, stories, dance music, if you will. Don't mourn my death. Appreciate my life, my voice, my legacy. I fear that I will never be the girl I try so hard to create. Just show me I will never be forgotten. Prove to me that it's worth it.
My name is Kadira, and I'm 19. So this one is called If Only I Knew Before, but I guess I did. I want to take a trip and not come back and go to a bookstore or a coffee shop and give myself some public alone time. Maybe I'll hike upon a hill and scream out my fears. Maybe I'll find you in an old place searching for what was lost but was never yours in the first place. Maybe I'll take a plane to a new land and not even think about looking back. Maybe I'll find some feeling in this world or apathy and indifference. Because you know, darling, we are not estranged. We are happily engaged in this world of indifference, and never will there be anything different in our marriage. However you view it is far from me, but I guess that's all I can ask for indeed. An open can loses its hype fairly quickly. And when we tried, and then we stopped. So abruptly that it surprised even me, a predictor of all sorts, who knows exactly when time has ran out and a new clock begins ticking. The wall was thick between us, but it was invisible, so we didn't even see it, only through it. I can't say that the ending was beneath us or not anywhere near us, but still I thought we had time. Time to use, time to think, time to wonder, time to hope. No, there was too much wondering, too much hoping. Hope is an off idea, don't you think? We dwell on some other future and we try to get our wishes granted every night when we go on our knees for the gods. These maybes, these wishes, they are worth nothing, but they are worth noting in that diary in your mind. They are closely connected, and in a closet are they confined. restricted, deprived of the drops of hope you promised them, that you told them they'd get. You gave them faith and they live on hope. Or what a lie you have caused. Or should I say I've caused. But no matter. All has been done and there's nothing to take back. Give me the pleasure of looking you in the eyes when we walk by like the strangers we have become. Don't smile, don't speak, don't do a thing but look at me. Look to my eyes and try to guess what I'm thinking. Try to guess what's happening in my life. Try to guess if you still remain a factor in my equations. If you happen to do this, the answer would be yes and no. I will not be a pawn in an unfair mind game. I will not be hooked on an idea without a backbone, and I certainly will not be tricked to dive into an ocean that's only an abyss. And you're still there, as almost everybody is, and I don't really mind because you've slowly made your way to the back, and I knew it was going to happen. It's funny how I always know but hope for a different outcome. Doesn't that make me crazy? So no, you're not a factor in my equation, but a variable in an expression, and since expressions aren't to be solved, you just sit there in the back as finite as ever.